Hey guys, Steve here. Today is Saturday, January 7th, 2023. Happy New Year. I think this is actually my first video of 2023. I hope you're having a good week and a good weekend. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to share with you, but I did pick up some pieces here and there from the last couple weeks. Let's go ahead and start off with some mail-in items. So, first thing I want to share with you are two new mail-ins. I don't think I shared either one of these with you in the last video, but so here they are. So the first one here is the car number 6 mail-in, Hot Wheels mail-in, and I want to say this was the Target mail-in, the Subaru WRX Impreza. Very cool piece. I believe I may, with the exception of maybe one, I think I have all the 2022 mail-ins now. I do have to double check that. I did get 2 of these, so I'm actually going to open one of these. I have a carded one as well, so this one will go in my Subaru Hot Wheels case in my garage, which I have in my garage, along with my minis. Nice casting. I like the color on this one. Just like the other 2022 colors. Dark blue. Kind of like the even darker blue. At least that's what it looks like. Roof here. With the gold plastic wheels, nice gold and yellow tampos. It is a left-hand drive. Got the Hot Wheels number 6, and yeah, nice little model here. The next piece I'm going to share with you is the number 4 car, which is the take this out here. Number 4 car, which is the Nissan Skyline C210. This was actually, I actually had to grab these off of eBay because, so this was actually the Kroger mail-in. And unfortunately, A, I don't have any Krogers near me. I think the closest one is probably Virginia. And B, they never offered, in the past, as you may have seen, I've ordered Kroger cases online, but the Kroger cases never appeared online in the store. So I had to grab these from eBay just so I can finish the set. Now, the seller that I bought these from had like 4 or 5, and unfortunately, all the ones he had, I don't know if it's just coincidence or if this is an issue with all of them. Let me know if you have this, but it looks like there's a glue blister issue. So if you could see the blister around where the blister attached to the card, there's some glue issues. Now, it hasn't broken off yet, and it seems it is a little loose here. You can see that. So I may have to try to see if I can fix that with some just regular glue gun. But unfortunately, at least all the ones he had were like this. So if any of you guys out there did get this one, this mail-in, please share below in the comments and let me know if yours has glue issues too, or I don't know if this seller did something to them, but I got it for essentially shipped. I got it for $33 shipped, which is about what I would have paid for if I went through all the process anyway. So I'm not really complaining about it. It is, at least it's something that I think I can fix to begin with. So, but that is the number 4 mail-in. So I have to double check to see if in fact I do have all the 22 mail-ins, because we should be starting 2023s soon. So those are the 2 mail-ins. Alright, let's move along. The next piece I'm going to share with you is an RLC offering. So this was offered about a month ago, I guess. This is the 1996 Toyota Chaser JZX100. It was an interesting offering. So first of all, it's the Elite 64. But first of all, I wasn't actually expecting this one to be, particularly since it's a Redline Club Hot Wheel collector's item. I wasn't expecting this one to actually be in the size of a premium, Hot Wheels premium. So it's a little bit bigger. It's a nice piece. I got it. It was one of the cheaper pieces. They offered it for like $22 plus shipping and handling, I believe. I guess I am kind of disappointed about how, if you can see here, how thin and narrow the wheat tires are. which is kind of an odd thing for a type of the fact that this is a kind of a drift car. So not too happy about that. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not. I mean, in general, it looks pretty cool. I like the blue and white combination. As you can see, you got the window in the back here. So this is the 96 Toyota Chaser offering from the Redline Club. As you can see, it's all white, and it's got, of course, the blue rims kind of match the blue interior and the blue roll cage there. And if I can tell, it is a right-hand drive car. All right. So next I want to share with you, so I actually found, this is so as you know, I do golf, and I do, you know, that's the primary items that I collect is golf racing stuff, regardless of what it is. And this piece here is a piece that I essentially for a long time it was essentially my thought that I would just have to go on eBay and find this when I was ready. I wasn't in a rush to get it. I had the Mailin, but surprisingly, I hit a Walmart probably now 3 weeks ago. It's probably around Christmas time, I think I found this. So I found it on Walmart. This is the 32 Ford Golf Super Treasure Hunt. So it has also been a while since I found a Super Treasure Hunt, but I'm pretty happy that I found one in the wild and that I don't have to go to eBay to get it. But not really my casting. It is a cool car, not a casting I collect, but because it's golf related and it's a Super Treasure Hunt, you know, I'm pretty happy that I was able to track one of these down for retail prices. This, of course, was looks like it was the P-Case Super. So now that I have that one, I'm pretty happy that I got it. Be nice to find another one that I can open, but you know, just the one's good. The next piece is a piece I picked up from a buddy of mine. He actually picked it up for me. This is the 2017 Ford GT. This is the Walmart exclusive green. So these came out probably about a couple months ago. I never found them. Unfortunately, I don't know how your Walmarts are stocking, but the Walmarts, the Walgreens, exclusive. The Walgreens around here, most Walgreens around here, and several where I live during the week, you're lucky to see maybe 2 or 3 main lines on the pegs, let alone a whole case nowadays. You know, a few years ago when Walgreens got Hot Wheels, you would get a whole end cap or a whole sidekick, but yeah, you don't see those anymore. I don't know if they're not getting them or they're just not putting them on the floor. But this is one of the exclusive colors that they offered, so nice to have that one. So next couple pieces of actually before we get into Matchbox, so this is a cool piece my buddy also gave me today. Something I never found in the store. Very hard to find. So this is the Zamming version of the 2016 BMW M2. So I'm glad to have this in my BMW collection. And actually, honestly, I completely forgot this was even available. So I'm glad to be able to add that to the collection. So it's the Zamming. Switching to Matchbox real quick. A couple other pieces my buddy picked up for me. So we got a couple moving parts pieces here. So we have here the Ford GT40 with the flip engine cover there in the back for the moving parts. Go ahead and open this one here. So nice piece. They've done a pretty good job on some of these moving parts. This moving parts line. But nice piece. Nothing really fancy. White with the blue race stripe down the roof. It is a right-hand drive, and there you go. The nice tilting engine cover there. Engine itself has a little bit of detail, so it's not just a plain color. So that's a nice about that. And yeah, I think it did a cool job on that one. The other moving parts piece I got, he picked up for me, which I've seen several times in the store, but 1980 Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL. older version, older Mercedes. But it is Mercedes that I collect, so in this particular case it has opening doors. Check some of this plastic here in my recycle bin. Okay, so here it is. Kind of hard to tell on the camera. Camera looks like it's all blue, but it's more of a bluish, purplish color. It does have opening doors here. Nothing really fancy other than that. Looks like it's got a little flaw on the side there, little hole on the back door. It's interesting. Looks like a tan interior, pretty simple, nothing really fancy. Gray grill, some taillight. Actually, it's got a few tampo details on the back there, more than the front. But cool little car. Now a little bit more premium piece we have here. We have another Ford GT40. This is a Matchbox Collector's Edition. So the moving parts line has moving parts, but it's got all plastic parts. Whereas the Matchbox Collectors may or may not have moving parts, but it does have rubber tires. So, and it's got the little collector box here, of course, which I typically don't really keep. Sometimes do, but it's a cool color. It's a blue metallic. You can kind of see that in the as you hold it up to the light. Does have the rubber tires, and of course the back does open up. So again, very nice piece, and it's essentially it is the same casting as the moving parts one here. And they both have flip up engine covers. The only difference, like I said, is this one, the collector's box has rubber tires on this one. So, but less detailed engine. So it's kind of a trade-off between the two. I believe. So the I might have this backward. The moving parts is typically cheaper than the collector's box. So, but nice job on that one. I like the color on that one, and there you go. All right, switching back to Hot Wheels. So I got a lot of premium stuff that my buddy picked up for me. So we'll some old pieces. So we've seen these. These are if your Walmarts or anything like, and your Targets or anything like the one in mine here, is that the Hot Wheels premium pieces here. This is, I believe, the pop culture. This is one of the peg warmers that everyone's seen. It's the '64 Lincoln Continental from the Matrix. Very cool piece. I always wanted this piece, and I think I might keep this carded because I do like the card. I always like the Matrix, and I like the card. So I don't really have any place to put this one, so I'm just gonna leave it carded for now. But very cool piece. It is the Continental from the for the most part, probably within the first half hour of the Matrix. If you haven't seen it, very cool. It's got suicide doors on it. You can kind of tell from the door handles on this one, but very neat, very nice car. And it's one of the few that older cars that I collect, older American cars at that. So, so two cars. There are one of the releases that's currently hitting Targets now is the new Car Culture series, the Ronin Run. And I have a couple cars for here to show you. Actually, I have 3 cars out of the 5 cars that I found. So I found number 1, 3, and 4. Excuse me, 1, 3, and 4. So number 1 is the '95 Mazda RX-7. Kind of cool. I like the cards on these. The art on these are pretty nice. So '95 Mazda RX-7. Fortunately, I do not really, unless it's a card that is, has excellent graphic arts or artwork. I typically haven't been keeping the cards anymore, although the card is cool. But here you go. It's a nice, it is pretty basic. RX-7. It's got the dark blue color with the gray 5-spoke rims, and the blue. got blue metallic paint there. You can kind of see it in the light. But and it's got dark gray interior. Like I said, nothing really fancy. Pretty straightforward, but nice simple model there. Number 2, which I don't have yet, is the Nissan 300ZX twin turbo. I haven't found that one yet. But number 3, which is this one, this is the 81 Toyota Starlet KP61. This is actually a pretty cool looking piece. I like the color. Open this one up. For those who haven't seen my videos yet, you'll notice how I actually open, take these off the blister. I just get like a nice utility knife like this, and then I just run the blade along the edge of the blister, and that way, if there is a card that I really like to keep, then I can keep it and without destroying the card in the artwork. So and free it at the same time. Very cool looking piece. Yeah, it's definitely unique. I believe it is a new casting, but pretty cool. I like this one. I like the color. I like the model design. Purple metallic. Kind of hard to tell from the video, but it is a deep purple metallic color, and nice choice on the rims there, and the color, the copper rims. And I like how the rims color matches the Tampa work on the side. Right-hand drive, black interior. Okay. So number 4 is an orange 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. Very cool piece. Actually, a buddy of mine picked this one up for me. So let's go ahead and open this one. As you see, you run the blade along on the edge here, make sure it is nice and sharp, so you can get a good clean cut without tearing up the card, and you are able to preserve the card there like that. So very cool piece. It's got the carbon. It's all orange carbon fiber hood. Nice rim choice, all black interior, right-hand drive. And that'll go in, of course, the Subaru case in the garage. All right. Just looking at something here. Okay. And the number 5 car, which I don't have, which I will share with you when I find it, is the Mazda RX-7 SC Pandem. So I just need to find the 300ZX and the RX-7. All right. So that is the new Ronin Run release, car culture release. The next 2 cards I want to share with you are some boulevards, number 60 and number 63. This is a case that I have only seen one car in the store. So this is number 60. It's the Mercedes-Benz AMG 36 Estate Special Edition. I really love this piece. I'm hoping I can find maybe one more of these. But I think this particular wagon is pretty badass. I like the card on this one too. So this is a Boulevard there. So I'll share with you in a second what other cards are in it, but they did a really nice job on this one. Great rim choice. I like the chrome rim with 5-star black rims, all black interior. I think this is a great casting. They've done a lot of nice Mercedes castings, and I think this is yet another one. They've done a really good job. Very, very aggressive looking. So, in addition to maybe like the the Audi RS6 wagons, this might be one of my favorite wagons releases. So very cool, awesome. Hope I can find another one of these. The other one I have here is the 2016 Subaru WRX STI. If you don't know, I used to own, I got rid of it this past summer, last year, but I did used to own a 2017 Subaru STI, and it was all red. So this is 2016, so this is pretty close to what I had. sort of. This is kind of modified, as you can tell. But here we have, it's all silver, black interior, copper rims, and a black wing. Not sure I like everything. I don't know about the black wing. They should have kept it the same color as the rest of the body, in my opinion. But again, not too bad. Another Subaru to add to the Subaru case in the garage. Some tampos on the headlights and taillights, but other than that, not much else on here. So the other cars in this particular release, which I don't have. So we have the 18 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. I haven't seen that in a while yet. I wouldn't mind maybe finding one of those. I did find one of these, but I didn't buy it. The 70 Rover P6 Group 2, wasn't really interested in that. Wasn't really interested in the Aerosculpt, and wasn't really interested in the custom 70 Chevy Nova. I did see that in store. Nice car. It's just something I don't collect. Okay. All right, and then finally, last piece to share with you is I finally was able to track down through a website the new Muscle Machines RWB 993 911. So there it is. I actually picked up 2 of these. I don't buy Muscle Machines, but when I found out they were doing an RSR version, I kind of had to get this one just because I thought it was cool looking. So, comes in with a little cool little case. Let's see. Oh, it just flips up. That's cool. Anyway, so again, I don't really collect muscle machines, but since this is an RWB, excuse me, I had to get it. So I found it online. I don't think these are in store yet, or at least they haven't been found in retail yet around in my area. They may yours, but I found it online through a website that I essentially got at the retail price. So it's not like it really cost me anything more other than maybe the shipping and handling. But kind of cool little piece. It's got the roll welt, of course, windshield visor at the top there, and yeah, very cool piece. So there you go. All right, I think that's all I have for now. Until next time, happy hunting, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.